Hello, my dear students and viewers. Welcome back to my channel, Scorpio class. Are you a class 10 student and looking for English notes and all the important questions for your exams? Then you're on the right platform and watching the right video. As here, we are going to discuss all the chapters passing package for the year 25-26 as we are going on with the series of passing package for the second language, English. So here in this video, we are going to discuss all the question, answer and objectives of the chapter discovery. So this video is going to be very helpful for you all as it's going to discuss all the objectives, question answers, and all the important questions as well. So stay tuned till end and do not miss any part of it. So let's get started. But before that, if you are new to my channel and watching my video for the first time, do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get the notification of all the upcoming videos. To join my WhatsApp channel, the link will be shared in the description box where all the updates will be given to you all. So now let's get started. And yes, do you want the discovery chapter's explanation? Then I'll tell you about that, but you will have to wait. It's in the other part of the video. I'll be telling you about the explanation. So let's start looking at the important questions, all the questions. This will be more than the notes. It will be like a guide, like a digest for you all because it has number of questions which we have covered from every corner of this chapter. So let's begin with multiple choice questions. First one. The Santa Maria will be lighter for his carcass. These words were said by, the right answer is Guillermo Iris. Yes, now one more thing, students. Here you can see that there are four options as this is multiple choice question. But I'll be just telling out the right answer, the one which are highlighted ones. And the rest three, you can pause the video and have a look if you want it. Okay, let's continue. Question 2. A good sailor knows his place, says Columbus to Diego. This statement is dash. Answer is option B, an indirect command. Next. Columbus feels that his worst enemy is dash. Answer is option C, his uncontrolled tongue. Question 4. Pepe was eager to say that he was dash. Answer is option A, loyal. Next question. Who's to put him in irons? Challenges Guillermo. The person meant by him in this context is, answer is option D, the first man who challenged Columbus. Next, Columbus set out from Spain dash. Answer is option C, to discover a new world. Next, question 7. Columbus said that he had discovered one thing. It was dash. So answer is option D. A man with a vision has to follow it alone. Okay. Question 8. Your best cannot be bettered, says Columbus. This implies that option B, there is always scope for improvement. Okay, next. Question 9. I will perform it myself, says Columbus. What does it mean here? Answer is option A, to navigate the ship forward. Next. After a perceptible pause, who grows more mutinous than others? Answer is option B, Guillermo. Next. Everybody doubts except me. Who said this? Answer is option B, Pepe. Next question. Columbus says, would God implant desire to solve mystery and it does not provide solutions? The mood of Columbus in saying this is dash. Option B, trust or faith in God. Okay, next. Next question. The seamen were desperate because, option A, they were tired and wanted to return to their homes and families. So this is the right answer. Next question. The captain of the discovery of the New World, America, was, option D, Columbus. Next. The name of the ship that took Columbus to the New World of America was dash. Answer is option A, Santa Maria. Next question. The seamen were singing the song to option B, keep away boredom. Next question. The word which was considered ugly by Digo was, answer is option D, mutiny. The song in the beginning of the play, The Discovery, conveys the option A, sorrow mood of the seamen. Next. What was Columbus' worst enemy? It was his dash. Option A, unbridled tongue. Next question. What was Columbus' best friend? It was his option B, Will. Will was his best friend. Okay. So moving to next question. Who preferred the company of Columbus? Answer is option D, Pepe. Next, Columbus had faith in dash. Option D, young Pepe. Next, Santa Maria will be the lighter for his carcass. Whose words is Pepe quoting here? Answer is option B, Guillermo Irish. Next, what does the child stand between me and death? Who is the child referred to? Answer is option D, Pepe. Next, what does Columbus compare loyalty to? Answer is option A, seaweed on an outgoing tide. Next, what does Columbus compare friendship to? Answer is option B, a mast hollowed by worms. Next, what does Columbus compare discipline, duty, and obedience to? Answer is option C, bubbles that burst at first contact. So here we finish our multiple choice questions. Now we move on to answer the questions in 2 or 3 sentences. Again, students, as I said to you all, I'll be talking about the explanation of this chapter. So yes, the explanation is already done and the video is uploaded in my channel, and the video link I'm sharing here in the I button above so that you can watch it right from here and understand the entire chapter. Yeah, chapter is a bit lengthy, so is the notes, and we have all the question answers and objective questions from every corner of your text. So this video might be a little bit lengthy, but yes, it's very helpful for you also. Stay tuned till end and do not miss any part of it, because any question which is mentioned here can be important and can be asked in your exam. So let's continue. Question 1. Write about the physical features of Columbus in the play The Discovery. Answer. Columbus is a tall, well-built man of 46. Hair prematurely white, complexion fair, almost ruddy. A man of quick temper and irritability, which he controls only with an effort. His face, in response, is melancholic. Question 2. The play begins with a song. What mood does this convey? The seamen, who had been away from home for a long time, had not sighted land. The song shows that the seamen were desperate. Question 3. There are limits to patience, says Digo. What does this suggest about Digo's state of mind? Digo, along with the seamen, were tired of the voyage and wanted to return home. But Columbus was firm and would not give up. So Digo desperately said these words. Next, who do you think has the lives of 50 in his hands? How? Answer. Christopher Columbus had the lives of 50 seamen in his hands. He was their captain. The seamen were tired and wanted to return home, but Columbus was firm and would not give up. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. What does Columbus feel his worst enemy? Why do you think he feels so? Answer. Columbus feels that his uncontrolled tongue is his worst enemy. Columbus was a man who lost his temper soon and was easily irritated. He would often speak rudely to his men, which made them angry towards him. Okay. Next question. How did Petro try to defend the drunken seamen? Was he right in defending them? Answer. Pedro defending that the drunken seamen were simple men and wanted to relax by drinking as they did not have the same vision as Columbus. Pedro was not right in defending the seamen because their drinking was leading to unruly behavior. Next question. Mutiny is an ugly word, says Diego. Is mutiny an ugly word? If so, why? Answer. Yes, because mutiny leads to destruction. Mutiny curbs the development of determination, tolerance, and faith in God. Now let's move to next question, eighth question. I hope you are getting the question answers wherever you find difficulty, or if you want more time, you can pause the video and read it once again. Okay, so let's continue with question 8. Columbus was always furious when he heard the seaman's song. Why did it make him angry? Answer. The song expressed the seaman's love for drinking, which was a sign of their deeper discontent. Columbus was angry because they did not understand what he was trying to achieve. Next, ninth question. Columbus feels that whatever he does, it is God's will. What will of God does he like to fulfill through this venture? Answer. Columbus felt that it was the will of God that he should discover a new world, which would bring wealth to his country and help them to bring new souls on the path to God. Next, question 10. Columbus says, would God implant desire to solve mystery and he does not provide solutions? Identify the mood of Columbus in saying this. Answer. Columbus had been sailing for many days, not yet sighted land. His men were turning against him, but Columbus felt that if God had sent him, he would surely help him find a way. These words show that he had faith in God. Next question. Whose company did Pepe prefer? What was the reason for this? Answer. Pepe preferred to be in the company of Columbus because he had faith in Columbus' vision. Next, Pepe warns Columbus about some people. Who are they? Answer. Pepe warns Columbus about the other sailors because they drank too much and were going against Columbus. Next question. How did the seamen show their anger towards Columbus? The seamen rushed in an angry mass towards Columbus, growing like wild animals. Next, discipline knows no buts. What made Columbus say this? Answer. Columbus wanted to punish Guillermo Iris, who had disobeyed Columbus. So he ordered the Guillermo should be brought to him. Francisco tried to protest against this. Columbus then said these words. Question 5. Question 15. Why did the crewmates of Columbus feel desperate? Answer. After sailing for so many days, Columbus and his men could not sight a land. They were tired and wanted to return to their homes and families, but Columbus would not give up, so they were desperate. Okay, now let's look at the other questions. Devil's track to nowhere, says Guillermo. What does this suggest about the thinking of the seamen? Answer. The seamen felt that Columbus were perhaps possessed by the devil. He was risking their lives and taking them on a voyage which would take them nowhere. Next, how did Pepe prove his loyalty to Columbus? Answer. Pepe was the only person who had faith in Columbus and tried to warn him about how desperate the others had become. When the seamen rushed to kill Columbus, Pepe stood before them with his arms spread out and told them that they would have to kill him first. His loyalty put the others to shame. Next question. This is a voyage of discovery. What had Columbus set out to discover? Answer. Columbus had set out to discover a new world where he would find new wealth and a new territory for his king and queen to rule. Next, according to Columbus, what was the one thing that he had discovered? Answer. Columbus said that he had discovered one thing, that if a man had a vision, he must follow it alone. He should not expect loyalty, friendship, discipline, or obedience from others. Next, question 20. Pepe says, everybody doubts except me. Why do you think he is an exception? Answer. Because Pepe was loyal to his captain and believed that the captain would reach his destiny when the other seamen wanted to attack him with anger. Next question. Pepe excitedly declares that he is still loyal to the leaders. What effect does it have on others like Juan and Guillermo? Answer. Pepe was the only one who had the faith that Columbus would discover a new world. But the other sailors like Juan and Guillermo rebelled against him and even tried to attack him and abused Pepe when he came forward to save Columbus from being attacked. So here we complete our 2, 3 sentences question and answers. Now we move on to another important type of question which is asked in the exam, that is extract based. I hope you all know how to solve this. You have one extract and based on that you have 2 or 3 questions, sub questions, and you need to write the answers. So yes, let's go through this extract based questions as well. First extract. A good sailor knows his place, says Columbus to Diego. So, first question here, was Columbus giving to Diego a piece of advice or was it an indirect command? So, answer is it is an indirect command. What was Diego's reaction? So, answer Diego tried to suppress his anger and with a scowl goes off from there. Third one, why did Columbus say so? Because his claim was that only the captain of the ship has the right to appear on the quarter deck. Okay, so these were 3 sub questions from extract 1. Similarly, we have next extract. The Santa Maria will be lighter for his carcass. So question A, whose words was Pepe quoting here? So answer is Pepe was quoting the words of Guillermo Ayres. Okay, one more thing, students, you can find that most of the questions are repeated either in the form of multiple choice, fill in the blanks, 1 mark, or either here in extract based questions also. So you should know in various ways how the questions will be asked so that you can answer it very well. So this video, these questions are going to help you all. So do not miss any questions from here, from this video, so that you may thoroughly get prepared after having this video watched. Okay, now question B, what do the words reveal about the person who said them? Answer, these words show that the speaker was so upset with Columbus that he wished he was dead. C question, what does the word carcass mean here? Answer, the dead body. Okay, extract 3. Once clear of the devil's track to nowhere, we'll be below our way back home. So, question A, what does devil's track to nowhere suggest about the thinking of the seamen? Answer, he was risking their lives and taking them on a voyage which would take them nowhere. Question B, how did they prove to be wrong? Answer, very soon land was sighted and the new world was discovered, so they were proved to be wrong. Why did they say so? Answer, because the seamen thought Columbus was trying to take the lives of 50 men and they were fed up with arrogancy of Columbus. Next, fourth extract. Your duty is to obey me, as mine is to obey the royal sovereigns of Spain who sent me. Question A. When did Columbus say these words to Guillermo? Answer. Guillermo rebelled against Columbus and demanded that they should give up their search for a new land. Question B. What do these words prove? Answer. These words prove that Columbus was not only a strong leader but was also a loyal and obedient towards his king and queen. Question C. Why did Columbus say so? Answer, to calm the rebel of Guillermo and the seamen. Next question. Why should one man have lives of 50 in his hands? Who is the speaker here? Diego said these words to Pedro. What does the speaker mean? Diego said these words meaning that Columbus had no right to spoil their lives. Then C question, what made him to say so? Diego and other seamen were becoming impatient and they wanted to return their home. Next question 6. Extract 6. Mutiny is an ugly word, sir. Who is the speaker of the statement? Answer. Diego said these words. He is the speaker. Question B. Why is the word mutiny ugly? Answer. The word is ugly because mutiny is a deed which leads to destruction. Question C. Why did he say so? Answer. Because Pedro thought that Diego and the seamen were entertaining the mutineers' thoughts. Extract 7. Discipline knows no buts, says Columbus. So, question A. When did Columbus say this? Answer. When he asked Francisco to bring Guillermo Iris to him for speaking against him. Francisco hesitated to obey his order. Next question B here. What did Columbus mean to say by these words? Answer. Columbus meant that one should not hesitate to enforce discipline. Question C. To what does the word discipline here refer to? Answer. It refers to the rules and regulations that the seamen and the others to follow on the ships. Okay. Now we are moving on to the next question, next extract. Here you see that there are a lot of dialogues and conversation going on with the captain and the crew members because they were on the sail, they were on the journey and the vision of finding a new land under the captain. So there were lots of chaos, which you will get to know in the explanation part of the video. So you can watch the explanation of this chapter as well. So let's continue here with the questions, extract based questions. Question 8. Pepe said, Captain, be careful, sometimes they are desperate. Sub question A. Why did Pepe say these words? Answer. Pepe tried to warn Columbus that these could be danger from them anytime. That there could be a danger from them anytime. Next question B. Why were they desperate? Answer. They lost their patience as they left their families since many days back and they wanted to go back to Spain. Question C. Whom does the word they refer to? Answer. It refers to the seamen. Question 9. Extract 9. What does that child stand between me and death? Who is the speaker here? It's Columbus. When did the speaker say this? When Columbus hears Pepe saying that he had to be killed first. Question C. What had the child done? Answer. The child Pepe stood in front of the Columbus to protect him from being attacked by the seamen. Why did the speaker say so? Because when the seamen rush towards Columbus to kill him, Pepe runs to the foot of the stairs and stands with arms spread out. Okay, so here you have question 10. They ought to stop that. The captain is always furious when he hears it. Who should stop that? Answer. The sailor should stop that. What does it refer to? Why is the captain furious to hear that? Answer. It refers to the seaman's song. The Captain Columbus is furious to hear that because he did not like the attitude of the sailors. Next, what made him to say so? Answer. Juan thought that the song of the sea was having the smell of mutiny. Next, question 11. There are limits to patience, sir. Who lost his patience? Answer is Diego. He lost his patience. Question B. Who is speaking to? Who is he speaking to? He is speaking to Pedro. Why did he speak so? Because he lost his patience and wanted to go back to Spain. Okay, question 12, extract 12. We are like bats trying to fly day by day. It's time he gave way. Why should one man have the lives of 50 in his hands? So, who is compared to bats? The seamen are compared to bats flying in the morning. What does the speaker mean? Speaker means that the seamen are forced to continue the voyage. Who had the lives of 50 men in his hands? Answer is Columbus. He had the lives of 50 men. Next extract. A curb for my tongue. Oh, a curb for my unbridled tongue. My worst enemy. My will, friend, because God's will shall that suffice. Who said this to whom and why? So Columbus said this to Pedro because Columbus confessed his quick temper as enemy and his willpower as a friend. Okay, he confessed his quick temper as enemy and his willpower as friend. Why did he call his will as friend and tongue as enemy? Answer: because his will is the will of God, whereas his tongue speaks the words of discomfort to seamen. Question C: what does the word unbridled mean? Answer is uncontrolled. So I hope you are understanding it. If not, you can pause my video and look at the answers. Okay. Okay. Next extract. There are many extracts which are just of one line, but it has three sub questions in it. So it becomes an important point of question from your exam point of view. So just go through it. Next question. I do not claim your confidence, sir. Who does I refer to? Who is the sir here? So answer is I refer to Pedro and Columbus is the sir here. What was his confident in? So answer: he was confident in his discovery. What was the reason for his not being confident? Answer: because Pedro and other seamen had become desperate and wanted to go back to Spain. I prefer your company to theirs. Next extract says that I prefer your company to theirs. Whose company does the speaker prefer to? The speaker prefers to Columbus company. Whose company does not he like and why? He does not like the company of the seamen because he does not like their desperate and horrible behavior. Why did he like his company? Because he was a faithful servant of Columbus. And who is the speaker here? It is Pepe. Okay. Next extract. They are simple men and must have their relaxation. We have not all your visions, Captain. Why? Who does they refer to? They refers to the seamen. Who is the captain? What were his visions? Columbus is the captain. His vision was to discover the new world, America. What were they doing for relaxation? Answer is they were singing for relaxation. Next extract. So far, I have discovered but one thing. Who does I refer? It's Columbus. When did the speaker say this? When Columbus was disappointed with the behavior of the seamen. What did he discover? He discovered that when a man is given a vision, he must follow it alone. Next, cowards, cowards, you will have to kill me first. So, who is the speaker and whom did he call cowards? Pepe is the speaker, Guillermo and the seamen. He said this word, or he called cowards to Guillermo and seamen. When did the speaker say these words? When Guillermo and some seamen tried to attack Columbus. What character does it reveal about the speaker? It says that Pepe was loyal and obedient to Columbus. Next extract. Stop. What is the meaning of this wild uproar? The first man to move shall spend the rest of the night in the irons. Who is the speaker? Who is he speaking to? Answer. Columbus is speaking to the sailors. The speaker is Columbus and he is speaking to the sailors. Who was making the uproar? Again, the seamen were making the uproar. Why did he say so? Because they were discontented with the voyage and they were homesick. Next extract. Your duty is to obey me as mine is to obey the royal sovereign of Spain who sent me. Who is the speaker here? Again, it's the Columbus. When did the speaker say these words? Answer. When Guillermo rebelled against Columbus, Columbus reminded him of his duty to obey his order. What character does this statement reveal about the speaker? Answer. Columbus as an efficient captain and loyal to his king and queen. Next. Have him down, pitch him overhead, put him in the irons, devil's tomb. Who is the speaker? Sailors. Who is the devil's tool? Here it's Columbus. What mood of the speaker is expressed here? Angry and desperate. Okay. So these were the extracts, important extracts from your question, from your chapter, which may be asked as an important question in your exams. So we have finished our extract-based questions. Now we have the last main of the chapter of this video, that is question 4. Answer the following questions in 8 to 10 sentences. Again, which is an important question from your literature part. So let's quickly go through this also. Question 1. Columbus had the willpower and had the strength to face obstacles. Justify your answer. Answer. Columbus and his crew left Spain to discover the New World. He and his men sailed for a long time but did not come across the trace of any land. The sailors were fed up. They wanted to go back to their places. They asked Columbus to turn the ship back to their country. When Columbus asked them to wait for a few days, the crew became angry. The sailors thought of revolting and even murdering Columbus. One of the sailors rushed towards Columbus to murder him. Pepe, another sailor, intervened him and saved the life of Columbus. Columbus had a lot of patience and encouraged his sailors not to become desperate. After a few days, Columbus saw a light faintly flickering, rising up and down. The land he discovered was West Indies. The crew jumped with joy. Okay, so the last question here. Swami Vivekananda says purity, patience, and perseverance are the essentials to success and above all, love. Does Columbus possess all these qualities? Justify. Answer. Columbus wanted to discover a new world which would make his country, king, and queen rich. He had faith in God and there was purity in his intentions. All his men wanted to give up, but he had patience and he persevered till he reached his goal. He did not lose heart. Columbus had love for his country, love for God. His good qualities finally led him to success. Next, last question here. How was the excitement of finding a new land expressed by different characters at the end of the play? Answer. Columbus pointed out a light, faintly flickering, which rises up and down. Then Pedro, with a wild shout, said, Glory by the God! To the seamen, with joy and excitement, cried, Light, land, land, and blessed Mother of God. So these were different ways of expressing their happiness and excitement. So with this answer, we come to an end of this long lesson and its question and answers. All the important question answers has been covered throughout your chapter. I hope this video was very helpful and it is going to help you for your exam preparation as well. So if you like the video, do hit the like button and share it with your friends. To subscribe to the channel, do comment as which are the other videos that you all want to see from our side, and stay tuned. Till then, stay safe.